Hello at work. Stick
Of Unity 93.3 FM Jers and the TV station Unity TV. We warmly welcome you to another edition of the program Hello at Work, a program that brings you trending issues on social media. My name is Rukayat Sani Ibrahim and I'm not alone in the studio. I'm together with
Fari Josephine. Good morning.
Fari Josephine, a damsel indeed. If you want to get through her, you have to get through me. Yeah. Yes, come through me first. Alright, just like the tradition, we have trending issues on social media. And our first story reads about an explosion. Foreign illegal miners ran out of the house before explosion, says the survivor. Now, the survivor of the explosion that rocked Ibadan, Oyo State capital yesterday, has said it was foreigners who engaged in illegal mining activities that caused the explosion. He added that they ran out just before the blast. Now, the survivor, Alhaji Muhammad Musa, lived next to the Epic Center, now ground zero of the explosion. Though the official announcement of the casualty figure is yet to be made, Vanguard gathered that 3 people died in the explosion. Meanwhile, it has been revealed that one of the deceased is a United Kingdom UK returnee. Now, the viral video credits one Honorable Ayode Jajayi as stating that the UK returnee is the son of one of the landlords in the Ibadan estate where the explosion occurred. He said, "Look at the guy that just died. He just came back from the UK about a week ago. He's a son to a landlord in this estate." My conclusion is that the government should investigate this situation. The casualties are too much. Look at the damages. We can't just look away. There are so many collateral damages that have happened. Now, at the scene of the explosion yesterday, a body was brought out of the rubble and put in a body bag. Earlier, the Oyo State government had announced that 2 people died in the unfortunate incident. Also, a survivor who was seriously injured was wheeled into a waiting ambulance. Speaking with Vanguard at the scene, Muhammad said he was rushed to the hospital and discharged this morning. He said he escaped death by the whiskers because he offered to help his neighbor put out the fire that preceded the explosion. Recall that his claim that foreign illegal miners caused the explosion was earlier voiced by Governor Seyi Makinde. Narrating the events that preceded the explosion, Muhammad said, "Around 7 p.m. last night, that's Tuesday, I was going to pray. As I was standing to start the prayer, I noticed some fire burning in the next house. So I stopped the prayer and quickly picked up my fire extinguisher. I told my boys that the neighbor's house is on fire, let's go and help. I then came downstairs. One guy saw me and said the fire was beyond what an extinguisher can put out. I then picked my phone to call the fire brigade men. However, the next thing I had was that blast. It threw me off the ground and landed me on the stairs. Part of the house had cracked. My boys advised that I should jump. Fire started just a meter away from that house, and as of the time we came downstairs, there was no one on the premises." Now, the foreigners also speaking on the occupants of the house, he said the house where the fire started is occupied by a Senegalese or Namibian, and they engaged in mining activities. Definitely, they had explosives inside the building. The explosion was as a result of the explosives kept in the building. The foreigners have been living in here since 2013. They go in the morning and come back in the evening. I wouldn't know if their immediate neighbor knows they are into mining. The foreigners ran out before the explosion. So is it that, all right, we sincerely sympathize and empathize with those who actually lost their lives, and we pray that the families will have that place in their heart to actually bear the loss.
Amen.
But to be candid, how can you even keep explosives in a residential
area?
Like who does that? Is it that our security are not that look? These people just come in anyhow and go out as they wish. And here we are trying to even move to the next country close by. And we are giving instructions to follow. Oh my God. Why is Nigeria like this?
Legally going into the next neighboring country is something else for us Nigerians. And then, on a very sad note, these people come into our nation.
Yes.
Do things as they so like.
And you can look at the damages that has been caused regarding this particular explosion.
the lives of
You
people
look,
that
the
were
landlord that
lost.
suffered a lot to actually send his son to the UK to study, and
then
he's just
the
back,
son just came back.
and
He
he just died, just like
come
that.
on now, come on. That. Why would they even do that? Sincerely speaking, Atiruki, if these people were to be in their nation, I believe very much that they wouldn't do that. You wouldn't
Now-
bring explosive
Now
things
this story
to the
has been
house.
picked. Keep tracing. If you see any news that has to do with these people have been arrested, you wouldn't.
Yeah.
They have caused the damages. If care is not taken, as we are even speaking, they have spent 2 days in their own country.
Yeah. And then
Why
unfortunately,
are we like that?
and then unfortunately, it might even be with the help of some of our people.
Of course.
Yes.
Is it unfortunate, or it is? That is it. That is the way.
But then it is sad. Come on.
If they just press 1 or 2 right buttons, that is
They are
it.
gone. This is what people will call see finish. They don't see us finish for Nigeria. Yes, because
They
the
have
foreigner
been
will not-
living here since 2013. You can imagine the years. And keeping explosive in a residential area is not right.
It's
not
not.
right. I remember when we were growing up, there's this one of my friend, her name is Hadiza. She's actually getting married to a soldier. And she said she doesn't want to get married to a soldier because it is said that even if he keeps bullets under their bed, and if she's sleeping, the bullets might just explode themselves, and she will cry. You can imagine how
can
childish we
yeah.
are. But here we are, explosive that are used for mining. You kept it in a residential area. Maybe the temperature of the room is
Yeah.
high, and it triggered something. Something led to another.
Of course, and I even hope that the mining they are into is even a legal mining. I wish
Which
it
one
is.
is it? There is not. Let me tell you, it's not legal.
They should be apprehended for illegally mining in a nation.
That is
Where you're supposed to
that
be-
is if they apprehend them for the explosion first, before now listing all
Yes,
the faults they have.
yes.
there. How many Nigerians do we have overseas that have been detained or jailed because of one offense or another? Look at the young guy. Look at the guy in Kanu that killed his girlfriend. When he was
Yeah.
arrested, he went to court, and the next thing we had
They
is
flew.
he doesn't understand HAUSA, neither English. All he could speak is Chinese.
Is
Then
Chinese.
tell me, is it with Chinese that he used to toast a Nigerian lady, a Kano lady for that matter? Is it with Chinese? When he was busy spending, is it Chinese that the girl used in telling him that
Yes,
she needs this, she needs
this.
that?
And he really said he
He's
spends
just
a lot on her.
He spends a lot using Chinese.
And then even the one that sadly happened here in Jos, I think last year too as well, the Lebanese also, that he was arrested for raping a girl. I think the story just went off. We don't even know what happened to it, because I remember at some point I was trying to trace what happened. Was
If
he
you
really
keep tracing, you
arrested?
won't later on you not even see even any footprint that you'll be able to identify and say, yes, this is. Things are happening. Things are happening, and we need to do better as Nigerians. Seriously speaking, someone will just come from nowhere and waste the life of Nigerians, and before you know it, they'll just vanish just like that.
And then you dare not try that in their countries.
We are
You
not-
dare not try
What?
that.
They will treat you
outside the
like
shores
an
of
animal.
Nigeria.
They will treat you like an animal before you know it. What? It's not easy. Honestly
It's
speaking,
not.
it's not
It's
right.
sad.
It's not right. Very, very sad. All right, we have our second story. From frying pan to fire.
Another one.
Issues every
Another
blessed day. If you
one.
go on social media, WhatsApp, X, the blueprints, stories upon stories, stories upon
Sad
stories.
stories.
And we keep repeating the same mistake day by day. I don't know why. Is it that we don't learn from our mistakes or what? We have this second story that reads, policemen arrest guests during live TV show in Abia. Now, men of the Abia State Police Command were said to have invaded the ABN TV in Umuahia on Tuesday and forcibly arrested a guest, Mr. Udensi Donald, during a live program, Youth Rendezvous, anchored by Grace Onyekachi. Now, the director of ABN TV Radio, Ifeanyi Okali, made this known in a statement posted on his Facebook page on Wednesday. Okali described the invasion as a provocation against press freedom and human rights. He said, "We are worried by the invasion of our broadcast station in Umuahia by officers of the Nigerian Police Umuahia Area Command in Abia State at about 2:40 p.m. on Tuesday, January 16, 2023. The policemen invaded our station during a live program to arrest our guest, one Mr. Udensi Donald, during a program, Youth Rendezvous. Now, the police claimed a senior brother of the guest, one Mr. Uche Onwuka Udensi, had written a petition against him over a family matter. Now, despite repeated plea by our staff to the officers to allow the program come to an end before the guests could be arrested, they insisted on whisking him away while the live program was on. We find this very provocative and indeed an act of overzealousness by our officers who obviously acted in clear contravention of rule of engagement. It clearly also negates the enhanced police-civil relations which the Commissioner of Police CP Kene Onyemeli has consistently campaigned for. Okali claimed that during the invasion, some items belonging to the station were damaged. He demanded an apology from the State Police Command. Apology. They should pay for damages.
Of course.
They should pay for damages.
Of course,
like who does that?
Now,
like now we're anchoring a show
and then
someone just come in,
and then
we are here to arrest you, and you said that it is his elder brother. This is a family matter.
This is a family. What happened to them waiting for him to finish the show? What happened?
No, I think before when he finishes the show, he
will vanish.
There will be a helicopter that will fly him out of the studio. Who does that?
That is really bad. That is really bad. And Ricky, I want us to follow this story to the end of it.
Definitely.
Because
you also said there is a press release from the side.
Yes,
Can you read out the press release?
Okay, let me just go to his page.
Like who does that? To be candid, things are not done that way. Like we know that the policemen are security agencies that needs to protect human lives and their property. And here you are on a live TV show disgracing a fellow Nigerian. Is he a thief? Did he steal something from someone? Or has he kidnapped? That's why most Nigerians will tell you that all those soldiers and the policemen we have should all go to where we have the bandits and the terrorists and fight them.
And
not come into town where civil individuals are living and you begin to harass them
and
anyhow.
Not as if
things
he was
are not done that way.
Not as if he was even resisting arrest or something. Not as if they went to his house and then he refused or something.
And they are restricting the press freedom we have. What happens to the press freedom that Nigerians have? He has the right to actually air his view. Once he's done, you can decide to arrest him. And also, I blame the station itself. In the first place, the security shouldn't have allowed them come into the station. They should have waited outside the station. So whatever they are going to do, they should do it outside the station. They have no reason whatsoever to actually come into the station if what they are there to do is not anything peaceful.
Okay, I am here on his page.
Okay.
He made this press release 8 hours ago. That was yesterday, right?
All right.
He said, this is official page on Facebook. He said, to the glory of God and to the shame of the devil, Udensi Bernard was released yesterday from the police custody at Area Command in Umuahia, Abia State. It was noted that on the 16th of January 2024, Udensi Bernard was illegally arrested by the Nigerian police on a petition written against him by his elder brother on family matters that didn't undergo police investigation or invitation of him for questioning at the police station. The arrest took place at 2:40 p.m. on Tuesday at ABN TV, where Udensi Bernard was a guest during a program, Youth Rendezvous. As at the time of the arrest, no investigation, no invitation for questioning was made, and they invited to arrest Udensi Bernard. Despite repeated plea by the staff of the ABN TV to the officers of all the programs, despite repeated plea by the staff of the ABN TV to the officers for all the program come to an end, and before the arrest, they insisted and struggled him out and made him fell off and hit his chest on the floor and broke his hand, which also led to damages of the ABN TV equipment by the policemen. He was never charged for any crime before now, neither was he on a run. He was also put to the general public that Udensi Bernard had never been seen engaging in any form of crime or illegal activities, be it whatsoever. This petition came just 4 days after his life was threatened. The illegal arrest that involved lack of freedom of speech, human violation, and human right expression didn't undergo investigation or invitation for questioning. Most important, when a critical issue about youth development were being discussed during the TV live broadcast. From all indications, the officers sent to carry out this arrest were not properly schooled on the best approach to relate with civil populace when a petition is made. On that note, we sincerely send our appreciation to the Commissioner of Police, Abia State, who gave free hearing to Udensi Bernard and visited the scene where the arrest happened to see for himself the damages caused.
You would have, first of all, you should have sent out a letter to him to actually come to so police division. We invite you for you to answer some questions, or a friendly visit. He can come. See, it is a family matter. Anything that cannot be settled within the family, and you decide to actually take it to the police, then he should be invited for questioning or to answer on what the elder brother is claiming.
And then there was nothing of a such.
He's not even aware of that. We've seen where a lot of politicians stole billions and they are being extended hands of friendship to actually come themselves to EFCC.
Our policemen being their security.
To EFCC to actually answer questions. They stole billions, but nobody dragged them out. No, except and unless you refuse to go when you are invited.
Yes.
They will give you stipulated time, maybe 72 hours or 42 hours for you to actually avail yourself. But if you refuse to do that, then that is when they will hijack you from wherever location you are to the EFCC headquarters or anywhere and to actually question you. And but this one is just a civil matter.
And then in this situation, hours before this arrest was made, during the live show, there had already been threats. Yes, there was a threat. Yeah, there was a threat on him. Was maybe kidnappers or assassins? Only God knows. But then he luckily for him, as he put it, as the sharp Niger guy that I was on his page. If you go through his post, I think 2 days back he posted that. He said, the sharp Niger guy that I was, they came late. And now he's saying, trying to connect it to his elder brother. Who knows whether he's the brother that sent those people. Then they failed, and then he's trying to use the police against him.
Very, very wrong. Very, 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 very wrong. Even for a civil matter like this, you guys are brothers, you decide to embarrass your brother in public. Things are not done that way. We need to act more like as Nigerians.
And then as people that knows the law, for the brother, let's say the brother is ignorant of the law. What about the police officers that carried out that shameful act?
They were the ones to actually put him through.
True. Okay.
No, sir, things are not done that way. Even if you have the money, this is the right way we do it. This is here in this particular there's a time, even yesterday, as I was walking, someone said he has an advert. I said, okay, is it an advert? He said, yes. That he's going to pay me for me to actually say whatever he wants. I said, whatever you want. I said, number one, we don't use vulgar or abusive words.
On air.
So aside from that, you can say anything you want. As far as it's not against the NBC code. We will actually air it. And he was just smart. He said he thought that if he pays money, anything he wants. I said, no, you cannot just go on air and alter abusive and vulgar words on air like that. We don't do things, because even in our communities, we don't advise that children or adults utter abusive words to the hearing of our upcoming generations. Is very, very wrong. So likewise here in the studio, we do not advise that. All right, I think we've done enough justice to that. We are going to our third story. All right, for you to actually drop your comments, you can go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV. Just like our page and drop your comments, and we'll take your comments directly on the program. You can view us live on our YouTube page at Unity TV, and also send in your text message on the number 08037497127, or better still, if you're viewing us, you can use the numbers on your screen. So we have this particular story, which is our last. I'll read it through, but before we delve into that story, we'll be going for a break. Let me read it out quickly. Outrageous kidnappers kill one of the 6 sisters abducted in Abuja. Now, an outrage has greeted the killing of a lady identified as Nabiha Al-Qadriyar by bandits. The deceased was abducted on January 9, 2024, alongside 5 other. Now, 5 other sisters and their father in Abuja. The gunmen later released their father, asking him to go get 60 million naira as ransom for the release of his daughters before Friday, January 12. Now, in a bid to raise money, Nigerians were asked to donate whatever they have into a bank account, but not enough money was gathered as of Friday. Consequently, the hoodlums reportedly killed one of the 6 girls, Nabiha, and dumped her body somewhere for her parents to bury. Nabiha, a 400-level student of biological science, Ahmadu Bello University, ABU Zaria, was laid to rest according to Islamic rites on Saturday. Others abducted included Nabiha. Others included a 500-level quantity survey, Nadira, 300-level zoology, and the student's death was sparked outrage on X, formerly known as Twitter, with many users calling on security agencies to intensify efforts to rescue the remaining persons in captivity. Condoling with the family, former Minister of Communications and Digital Economy, Professor Isa Ali Fantami, wrote on his verified X page, "Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. I just read about the killing of our daughter Nabiha, 400-level ABU. I also spoke with her father about the remaining 5 of our kidnapped daughters. May Allah forgive her, rescue others, and bring absolute peace in Nigeria." And we have Erufai was right when he said there is nothing like northern elders, because we don't in any way feel their presence, relevance, or importance. For how long have we been suffering? They don't speak, they don't do anything. Respect is and not force. Hashtag Nabiha and Najiba and her sisters. This is coming from the Twitter page of @Faris. Now, the former senator representing Kaduna Central, Sheikh Husani, said the gruesome murder of Nabiha Al-Qadriyar is a condemnable act of evil before our very eyes. Her death was an avoidable tragedy. The perpetrators must be brought to justice. The deterioration of security within the federal capital should be a matter of urgent concern to our security services. May her soul rest in perfect peace. Amen. Bashir Ahmad, a former presidential aide, said, I join fellow concerned Nigerians in urgently calling on the Police NG through its PPRO at Prince Moye 1 to acknowledge and respond to the unfortunate incident involving the kidnapping of Najiba and 5 of her sisters, Najiba and her sisters, hashtag Najiba and her sisters, more than a week ago. The information shared by a family member at Adamu Asia this morning indicated that the kidnappers have tragically killed Najiba as a warning and demanded 100 million naira ransom for the release of the remaining victims. Now, at Halal March, dear Muslim Ummah, our sisters Najiba and her sisters are kidnapped. Please support with all you can. Indeed, we are one nation. Whatever affects one part affects the other. At Lilim Baba said, it is with great displeasure and discontentment we receive the passing of Nabiha. This reoccurring tragedy of endless kidnapping in the north needs to stop. I am urging our security officers to double their efforts in fighting these criminal syndicates. May her soul rest in peace. Now, the NPF is actively engaging and contacting individuals crucial to the rescue operations and investigation. The objective is not only to bring perpetrators to justice, but also to intensify efforts in rescue operations for victims still in captivity. Furthermore, recognizing the psychological impact on affected families, the police are encouraging open communication with their operatives to provide support, information, and assistance to mitigate the psychological warfare imposed by kidnappers on the relatives and loved ones of the victim. Wow. Like 6 of them with the father, 7.
A whole family.
A whole family.
Sisters and father.
Alright, before we say anything on this particular story, you can go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV. Just like our page and drop your comments. Go to our YouTube page and also view us directly from there. You can also send your text message on the number 08037497127. We are going on a commercial. Do not go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello at work. Stay calm, keep hustling, and live life to the fullest.
Get ready to be entertained and inspired by the incredible stories around the globe. Don't miss out on the excitement. Hello at Work is an ultimate TV program that brings to you the interesting stories and daily happenings worldwide. Join us Mondays and Thursdays 10 a.m. as we dive into the daily happenings and stories. Tune in and stay. Say hello to the world as you bring in your ideas, as it is a perfect blend of entertainment and information. Get ready to stay up to date while being entertained.
Unity.
Commercials with the men on console. Before we go for the break, we've taken our first, second, and third story. And our first story reads, Ibadan explosion, foreign illegal miners ran out of the house before explosion, says survival. And we have policemen arrest guests during live TV show in Abia, which is our second story. And our last story reads, outrage as kidnappers kill one of the 6 sisters abducted in Abuja. The number for you to call in and make your contributions is 07032353315. Now, if this father actually has 60 million, do you think as Nigerians he wastes any time to actually give all he has to these kidnappers to see that he rescued the 6 daughters he have? Like,
he wouldn't even have left
very,
the place
very
without giving. He
Taking
was kidnapped too. He was kidnapped, then they released him. They told him to go and look for 60 million naira. And now they are after killing one of the daughters. They are demanding for 100 million. Come on now. Haba.
It's very, very sad. And we hope that, may her soul rest in Jannatu Firdausi. Amen. And, I sincerely sympathize and empathize with the families. I feel it. I'm even feeling it right now. The sisters, the 5 sisters remaining, they will live with that trauma and psychological effects to the rest of their life, because definitely she was killed in front of them. Like, you have no help. All you have is a trust from God, urging him that, yes, you actually come up and do something meaningful. Yes, he is not forgetting you as humans. Wherever you are, he is with you. Just that God's way is not a man's way. Yes, his own time is actually the best. For you to actually comment, you can call us on the number 07032353315, 07032353315. Go to our Facebook page at Unity Radio FM TV. Just like our page and drop your comment. We have a comment on Facebook that reads, Good morning, Madam Rookie and Jen. Okay, Jade. Okay. Pastor Henry J.J. Dewe, known as Young T of Doncaster. It is very unfortunate that Nigeria has become an anyhow country that people of other different countries are coming to cause a havoc in their country. Talking about your second story, let me tell you something that happened to one of my friends in Abuja, 2019. His name is Samuel, who based in India. He came down to Nigeria to visit his mother who is sick. So after everything, he was preparing to go back to India, and Indian embassy denied him visa to travel back to India. So he came to Brekete Family in Human Rights Radio and TV, reality talk magazine show, seeking for help from the ordinary Dr. Ahmad Isa, known as the ordinary president. We have a call. Hello, good morning. Hello. All right, the number to still call again is 07032353315. Look, this guy is in India. He just came to check on his mom who is sick, and going back, they denied him visa. Who is even? Do we even have visa to even enter Nigeria?
I said people enter this nation just.
Do we even have visa? Like, I've not seen people that they have denied visa from Nigeria. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Morning. What's your name and where are you calling us from? I'm fine. What's your name and where are you calling us from? Hello, listen to me on your phone, not your TV set, because there will be, an issue of network, so we can decipher your message on time. Moreover, when you do call, listen to us through your phone so that we can have a very good communication and conversation. The number to still call again is 07032353315, 07032353315. We have a text message that says, hello HAJARKU Sani Ibrahim. This program is a very entertaining program from Shefiu Hamisu Rafin Gora to local government. Thank you so much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Morning. What's your name and where are you calling us
from?
Thank
you very much. This is Adeumi calling you from Bukuru.
Adeumi, welcome on board. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. You see, my take this morning is just to say Nigerians, when we do the mission, we have everything that God has given to us. So we are not utilizing. Like people who have talent, who are just burying their talent. Why do I say so? You see, these foreign people that used to come to Nigeria, you will see Nigerians even serving them more than we Nigerians. We are supposed to do more. We cannot go abroad and start doing. Imagine what happened at Ibadan. May the saints of God that died rest in peace.
Amen.
You see, we need to do the mixing. Honestly speaking, we need to do the mixing. You see, there was a time that I think that I called Nigeria a name that we don't to even think that the African is just give us an adjective that is not ours. You understand? So we need to do more. We need to do more. The issue of this illegal mining. You imagine the name illegal, the name is like. So who are things responsible for taking the illegal mining? So everything in this country is just lawless people. Don't do the mistake. I think the right time we put and renew the hope. We have had that belief during the administration of President Bola Tinubu that the whole hope will be renewed. And we are hoping to see that. Look at the issue of insecurity. If someone will come to a place and perpetrate evil heart, I know that he will go costly. So tell me why that person will not come back and perpetrate more harm than what he has been doing. Sure. You see, our security personnel need to do more. They are supposed to be synergy between our security personnel. Other than coming and taking pictures or having pressure, coming after maybe something must have happened. People used to think as if they are coming to work us. You understand? So let them just change these people to the bush. Let them allow these people to know that immediately they come for an attack, there are tactical squads that are already set on ground. So this way, to ensure that they combat them and ensure they don't get touched. So let them start dealing decisively with crime. Honestly, we cannot get it right. I pray things will work well in this country.
Amen.
Thank you and God bless you.
Amen. All right, thank you so much. Adewumi here for that. And you need to see how a lot of people, even our security aides, if they see foreigners, they begin to shift.
Yeah, apart from even shifting. These people are common people, are ordinary people like just you and I. And then because he's having a white skin, because he's a foreigner, he's not a Nigerian, you will want...
I am also a foreigner. If I go there, am I not a foreigner?
You are, my dear.
What is it? There's nothing new.
And then
you've just crossed over from your country to my country.
The difference is you won't see their security men over there worshipping you as they worship them here.
It's because they give them dollar.
Do you understand? You will see
our act like a slave.
Our policeman, our police officer,
our security officials,
our security officials. Thank you. Well decorated, fully geared up with their complete regalia, everything, holding a white man umbrella, holding an umbrella over a white man's head. Fully decorated officer, and then you're doing boy for a for a foreigner simply because he's... Come on now, come on.
We need to do better. We need to do better. Things are not really working as expected. Yes, we know that, but
then
don't do things that will actually jeopardize the image, your own image, not even other Nigerians, because I know not to jeopardize my image. God knows, because you are you and I am I.
But then they won't see it like that. That is one thing. If
honestly speaking, let's take this call. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Morning. What's the name and where are you calling us from? Hello. Hello.
Is that the network?
Yes, the network is a bit bad since yesterday morning. A lot of people have been complaining that calls are not going through, and most of the times things like this happen. And I hope that the network will really get better for us to actually have a very good communication with our listeners out there.
One other thing, Auntie Ruki, you see this kidnapping of a thing. People get kidnapped. The kidnappers ask for ransom. The families are forced to at some point sell their landed properties, sell things just to raise money.
At a very cheap rate.
At a very cheap rate. Do you understand? And then they give the money to these kidnappers. And then we have securities. What are the securities doing?
They are still on top of the situation.
Which of the side of the top? Which side of the top?
They are on top of the situation.
That is the thing. They are always on the top.
They should come under.
Do you understand?
Maybe the solution is beneath.
Because we are tired of the top that we're not seeing results.
Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello. Hello, good morning. Listen to me through your phone, please. Alright, if you do call, please kindly look away from your TV and, let's have a good communication using your phone. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Hello.
Wow, that's...
Morning, what's the name and where are you calling us from? Wow. We have issue of network.
The network is really faulty this morning.
Really faulty. It's really faulty. Okay, I think... Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
My name is Umar Mohammed. From Zaria.
Umar Mohammed from Zaria. Welcome on board.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead. We are listening.
I had your topic.
Okay.
It's very interesting.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. But actually, the number on that particular screen is not for calls. Hello. Good morning. Hello. Good morning. Wow. Really?
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, very bad. Very bad. As bad as it is. And I just hope that this money will actually they could actually find, even if it's the 60 million, because this one that the kidnappers are increasing the money to 100 million. I hope that they wouldn't attempt taking another life.
Do you know what I hope for?
Due to that.
Do you know what I hope for? I hope that those kidnappers get arrested and those girls get saved
They are
from
freed.
them.
Yes,
Get
they are freed and go unhurt. Most of the situations,
60 million.
already, enough damage has been done already. Just like the former senator said, that Shusani, he says the death of the young lady is avoidable. But when you don't have the money, you actually live at the mercy of your families or the loved ones you have. And as the economic situation is, a lot of people tell you they don't have money. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. Hello.
Morning. What's the name and where you calling us from? Hello. All right, I just finished your last word to our listeners. I think that will be our last call since the network wouldn't allow us. Yeah.
Thank you for always being with us, our dear listeners. We wouldn't be here if you are not there, as my colleague will always say. Thank you for always tuning in, and please be the change you want to see around you. I remain Farid Josephine.
All right, a very big thank you to you all out there who are busy trying your best to see that you've reached us here in the studio. A very big thank you all, because without you we wouldn't be here. I remain Rukayat Sani Ibrahim, and I urge you to keep it with us on Monday, same time, same station. Keep viewing Unity TV, the voice of reason. Bye bye.